Day 2. Woke up to gray skies, and it was a little bit cooler. Thankfully, no rain. There was a little bit of rain through the night, but when we got up, the rain had stopped. I actually slept in quite late. I think I got up around 11 o'clock, so I was tired the night before and I just didn't feel like getting up. Once we did get up, had a little bit of breakfast.
I had some pea meal bacon and eggs and bagel with peanut butter, some watermelon. Oh, it's delicious. Ben had some English muffins or something. I like to eat well when I'm out here.
Then Tim and I decided to paddle over to the portage towards Titmouse Lake. We did that little portage trail the last time we were here, walked up to Titmouse Lake, checked it out. There are no campsites on there, so it's kind of a dead end. 2 years ago we were here and we hiked up this portage trail to Titmouse Lake and came across them working on some, they were doing some construction on a road, it seemed. And now we've just come to the road and it seems like it doesn't do anything. It looks like it ends right where it ended when they were building it. It doesn't look used at all. So I have no idea what they were doing 2 years ago here. No idea.
Looks like it's just the end of the road and they just built it to dump stuff.
Yeah, strange. Tim's gonna go back to the canoe and do some fishing. I'm gonna follow this. It should meet up with the portage between Sunday and Sproule. And then I'll come along there and yell for Tim and he'll pick me up and head back to the campsite. If it doesn't go all the way, I'll come back this way and yell for him from this side. So.
Or I'm just gonna go back to camp.
Yeah, in which case I'll have to bushwhack back to camp. But
Ben went one way, I went back the other way, got in my canoe and fished for an hour. And he hiked through the bush, found another trail that went back.
I decided to hike along what looked like the road because I knew that would eventually hit a trail that would take me down to the portage between Sunday and Sproule Lake. So it turns out this trail is really, really wet. It's like walking down a river. I've got my feet soaked already. I've got to get past a really mucky spot right here. It is heading in the right direction though. So that's good. It's also annoying I got all the black flies. They are out today for sure. And they are very annoying. Now I know what these trails are, why there's all these trails going back and forth back here. It's the dog sled trails for the winter. So I found the map that showed me exactly where I am, so I'm going the right way. This will take me right down to the portage. All is good, except for the black flies. So I made it to the portage. This is Sunday Lake I'm looking at right here. So now I just head back along the portage to Sproule and hopefully Tim will be there to pick me up.
I decided not to just canoe back to camp and leave him out there on his own. I was thinking about it.
Fishing, didn't catch anything.
This afternoon has been a beautiful day. The sun's been out. It's so wonderful to sit out in the sun, just enjoy things. Did some puzzles, sat out in the sun, relaxed. Oh, this is spectacular.
We were lucky today again. The afternoon, it cleared up quite a bit and we've got sun right now. We are just out gathering wood. Tim paddled over to the portage towards Opiongo Lake.
It's so much more difficult to go bushwhacking, try and find some wood and have to carry it through the bushes. So I find it easier to canoe to a trail and get some.
I bushwhacked over there because I wanted to check out the trail as well. Tim gathered some wood, came back in the canoe with that. I decided I'd follow that trail a little ways, see how far I could go. I only went about 800 meters, and then it became really, really wet, and I turned around and came back. There were also a couple of spots that were pretty treacherous. I actually slipped down the face of this steep rock and had to grab onto a tree branch to hold myself up. So I'd love to take the canoe over to Opeongo, but that trail, just for doing it for the day would be kind of pointless. So we may hike it and see how far we get.
Did gather some good pile of wood. We're gonna be fine for having a fire tonight.